Hello, musicians! Welcome. Do you have a loose tooth right now? And are you going to put it underneath your pillow for the tooth fairy to come? Well, I have a really fun song about a loose tooth. Will you sing it with me? I really hope you'll sing it. I'm going to sing it one time for you, and then we're going to learn the words, and then we're going to do some fun activities with our song about loose tooth. Let me see your loose tooth. Which one is it? Oh, ooh, it's so wiggly. Here's how the song goes. Here we go. Ready, here I go. I have a loose tooth, a wiggly jiggly loose tooth. I have a loose tooth hanging by a thread. So I pulled my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth, put it beneath my pillow, and I went to bed. A fairy took my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth, and now I have a toonie and a hole in my head. Let's learn the song together, shall we? So, repeat after me. So that means I'll say something and then it's your turn to repeat after me so that we learn the song together. Here we go. My turn. I have a loose tooth, the wiggly jiggly loose tooth. You try. Here we go. I have a loose tooth, a wiggly jiggly loose tooth. Here's the next part. I have a loose tooth hanging by a thread. You try to repeat after me now. I have a loose tooth hanging by a thread. My turn. So I pulled my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth. You try. So I pulled my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth, and put it beneath my pillow, and I went to bed. You try. And put it beneath my pillow, and I went to bed. My turn. A fairy took my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth. You try. A fairy took my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth. Here's the last part of the song. And now I have a toonie and a hole in my head. You try that part. And now I have a toonie and a hole in my head. Why do we have a hole in our head? Because that's where our tooth used to be. Now it's a big hole. So what are some words that we heard a lot in that poem? I think I heard the words loose tooth a lot. Did you hear those words too? So how about this time, let's sing the song, but instead of saying loose tooth, let's say, so it's not coming from our mouth, it's coming from our hands when we clap. Are you ready? Let's try it together. Here we go. Let's do it all together at the same time now. Are you going to help me sing? I hope so. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. I have a wiggly jiggly. I have a hanging by a thread. So I pulled my wiggly jiggly, put it beneath my pillow, and I went to bed. A fairy took my wiggly jiggly, and now I have a toonie and a hole in my head. What are some other things that we heard a lot in this poem? We heard loose tooth, and I think I heard wiggly jiggly a lot. So what can we do when we say wiggly jiggly? How about let's tap on our legs. Wiggly jiggly. Let's try it without words. Can you hear it? Wiggly jiggly. Okay, let's try to say the song one more time. And this time, instead of saying loose tooth, we say, and then instead of saying wiggly jiggly, we say, are you ready? Here we go. Ready, here we sing. I have a I have a hanging by a thread. So I pulled my put it neath my pillow and I went to bed. The fairy took my and now I have a toonie and a hole in my head. That was really good. Now let's even keep on going more farther with this song. I think in this song I heard the words thread, bed, and head. Those are all three words that rhyme. Now when we say these three words, I wonder if we can make a snapping sound. And if you can't snap, then you should watch this other video I'll send along soon that's going to teach us how to snap. It'll be a snapping workshop. But if you can't snap, then just try to do this motion, and that's okay. Are you ready? Here we go. Ready, here we sing. I have hanging by a. So I pull my put it neath my pillow and I went to. A fairy took my and now I have a toonie and a hole in my. Great, really good, nicely done. I saw you trying it on your end there. I think we can do even one more thing. This time when we say a hole in my head, let's see if we can make a sound of a hole. How I do it is like this. Can you try that? I make a big open space in my mouth with my cheeks wide open, and I tap on my cheek like that. Do you think, can you try that? Can you do it too? Oh, I think I heard it. Good. Okay, let's try the whole thing with all of the different substitutions. Here we go. This is going to be the very last time we do it for today. Here we go. Ready, here we sing. I have hanging by a. So I pulled my put it neath my pillow and I went to. A fairy took my and now I have a toonie and a in my. Nicely done, everybody. Really good. And thank you so much for singing this song about a loose tooth with me. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, musicians.